up, everybody? We're back. We're back. And this time we have an awesome Tewty Toon. I know you guys are probably like not expecting this because I've been telling people I'm not probably going to do new tunes very often anymore. I brought up Indigo One because I wanted her to be able to bring my slow teams and speed them up a bit and make them more viable. But Impulse here does it 1,000 times better. So I decided to gear him. He's also my favorite speedster in the lore of DC. A lot of people don't like Impulse at all, and I find him quirky and I find him endearing. So I really do enjoy Impulse. He's my favorite of them. I actually never thought he'd be added to the game. I'm super, super happy that he is. Whatchamacallit, the kid is now the fastest character in the game, hands down, period, point blank. Um, and because of that, a lot of people kind of got really, really hyped about his kit, his character in general. They think that he's going to be great, and he is definitely good for sure. I still think that if you guys are meta chasers, I think Black Flash is going to be more your style of play. I think Black Flash is going to be the more oppressive character of the month. But that being said, Bart is very good at what he does. He is faster than every other character and can turn meter down you quite a bit. So he's more of a support character. He does have a higher crit chance, and we'll get into that with the stats, but his damage is not like incredible. It's not amazing. Whatchamacallit, but he is very fast. He can take a lot of turns. He can kind of prevent the enemy from taking a lot of turns. So, and he's another evasion speedster, and a lot of people, like when the only two speedsters that existed in game was Barry and Reverse Flash, people were like, why don't they evade? They're super fast. They should be able to evade people. And then they created Wally West, and Wally West had more of an evasion kit. And I still think that on defense, Wally probably is more of a better evasion speedster, just because his stack gets a little bit larger than Impulse's does. Faster. Impulse's is kind of a slower growth for the evasion section, but there are ways you can amplify that. There are ways that you can improve upon it as well. So that's something we can talk about. That's kind of his role. His role is basically a speedster support character, and that's kind of what I need in my teams. That's why I brought him to Rebirth 1. I will be bringing him to Rebirth 3, I believe. And then if he lasts, like if his kit has some longevity to it, if in like 6 months when his sale comes around again, I might jump on him a little bit more with some more gems and bring him up to RB5, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm not going to do a sex joke, guys. You're probably all waiting for the sex joke. I mean, he's a literal child, so I'm probably not going to do that this time. I'm sorry. But yeah, so let's get into the stats this time. And the stats are good. Like, he's at 2,600 strength. Agility's pretty high. Stamina's pretty normal. Normally, a high agility and normal stamina, for some reason, says it's a squishier character. And it's still kind of true in this circumstance. He isn't the tankiest kit in the game. Like, he doesn't have the tankiest kit. Intelligence is kind of low. That 1,300 is definitely power boosted a little bit. Like the power creep is setting in, not on Impulse, but like the intelligence is slowly becoming more and more in the base stat. HP is a little higher than most as well, but still that 7,600 is the normal amount of extra HP, so the base stat is growing a little bit over time. And then obviously the speed, this is the fastest character in the game at 135 speed. So that in and of itself, that is exceedingly valuable. It's very rare that I get to say, hey, this is the fastest character in the game. Like, every time I do a video, I normally am like, oh, well, he's not slow, but he's not fast either. But this is the fastest character in the game. And then we also have the highest crit chance that you could possibly get in the game, with one of the higher crit values as well. So I was hoping that his strength plus this crit chance stat kind of would boost his damage more often, but unfortunately, his damage modifiers and the abilities that he has are apparently lower than others, because it just doesn't deal massive damage. He's not by any means like Mr. Miracle. He's not Mr. Miracle level damage at all. He can deal some good damage. It's just like not what like everyone probably wanted from him. So yeah, those are his stats, and remember, those stats are Rebirth level 1 stats. So take 10% off, and that would be a normal L5. Excuse me. So spoiler warning, this is his basic attack. Damage to a single target. We have 70% chance, to apply 2 speed downs. And then we attack twice if Impulse has 2 or more evasion ups. And the 70% chance to apply 2 speed downs is applied for every hit. So like if he hits 2 times, he has a 70% chance the first time and a 70% chance the second time. It's not, well, if the first one puts speed downs, the second one's guaranteed to as well. That's not necessarily the case. And then the legendary point is attack once again after the second attack. So like if you have 2 evasions or more, you're guaranteed to have 3 hits from this ability alone. That's pretty nice. That's great for taking out awarenesses. It's great for stacking speed downs. It's great for just multiple attacks, multiple chances to crit. Kind of like how Ravager works a little bit. I know there's a lot of fans of Ravager. There's one on Discord. I think it's the Funny Scar might be the one that keeps mentioning Ravager. I might be wrong there though. Second ability, we have apply 70% turn meter down to all enemies, and 70% chance to apply stun to your primary target. Now that 70% chance to stun feels kind of like a 90% chance to me. I stun all the time. There are times I have not stunned, but it is very few and far between. I almost always stun every time. Like I will go into Siege and I need to stun Arcus. I need to stun Barda. Every single time I need it, it happens. And that's amazing. I absolutely love that. And you don't even need this legendary point for him to be viable. Like, I think when I had him L1 for the longest time, and I've been using him throughout the month because I wanted to get him geared and ready for this video and for the sale. And I took this legendary point first. And honestly, that's all I felt like I needed. Like, to be the operational point that I want him to be, all he needed was that legendary point. And he probably didn't... You could have gone with, like, his 5 or his 4. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I should go through all of his abilities before I talk about which legendary points to take first. So yeah, legendary point is we convert debuffs into speed ups on Impulse with a maximum of 3. So you're not going to be able to take like all 20 debuffs on your body and be like, oh, look at that, I get the next turn because I have 20 speed ups. No, it's not how it works, but it is still nice because like you don't want to bleed, you don't want to doom, you especially don't want to doom as a speedster because you're more likely to actually die from it. So this is a cool little getaway card. High metabolism. This is his AoE. Damage all enemies and apply 3 agility downs if an enemy is stunned. So you kind of want to use his 2 first. Like when you open up a fight, you want to open with your 2, get the stun off, and then next go around use your 3. At least that's kind of how I've been doing it. Because then you can get the agility downs. You can potentially get the hit chance downs, and that kind of helps you evade a bit more. I wish that he wasn't so RNG based on his abilities, like 70% chance to stun, 70% chance to apply speed downs, 50% chance to apply hit chance downs. Like, give him a guaranteed something, guys. Like, I need a guaranteed something. So, on the rework in 2 years, let's think about that. Chop Chop, passive ability, 70% chance to apply 1 permanent evasion up on impulse at the start of his turn. So once again, 70% chance. That's kind of bullshit, in my opinion. This 70% chance feels nothing like the 70% chance to stun. I feel like the 70% chance to stun is 90% chance. And I feel like this 70% chance is like 40% chance, because he almost never gets this evasion. Like, I hardly ever see him get it. It's rare at most. I don't think it's bugged, because it does happen. But it just doesn't feel like 70%. And then the legendary point, Impulse, has 50% chance to reduce high metabolism. That's his 3. That's his AoE. Cooldown by 1. So that basically means every turn he gets, he might reduce the cooldown of his 3. And that's okay with me, because it's an AoE. It does, I think, more damage than his basic does. And you might apply hit chance downs at the same time. So I like to keep those things in mind. If this is his second passive, think fast. If Impulse evades an attack, 80% chance to apply 40% turn meter up to all allies. Holy shit. This is going to make him very good on an evasion team. Imagine him with Batgirl, right? He gets attacked, it misses. Not only would he get a heal and a crit immunity from Batgirl, but now he can give the rest of his team 40% turn meter up. And then if you get the legendary point, we also call an assist from a random teammate. Holy shit. That's all I gotta say about that. Because, I mean, it's not guaranteed, once again, because they decided that nothing in his kit can be guaranteed. It all has to be RNG based. That sucks. But it's still a great passive, like phenomenal passive. So yeah, that's his kit, guys. One more look at his thing. I guess I did rebirth him so I can switch his skin. I do think that this skin, I don't dislike it. I just think that he kind of looks like a chunky boy. Like he's gonna be one of those kids that just grows to like 4'11" and just never grows past that, and that's probably where he's gonna stay for his whole life. And for some reason, I actually like the armor on him, and obviously I like the lightning. The lightning effect is always a good effect to have. So this skin is just my preferred skin. Yeah, like, he kind of just looks like a thick boy. You're just like, damn, he's got the legs for running, but his body type just doesn't look like that of a runner, you know? I don't know. I'm digressing. Let's move on to the synergies. Synergy section! Alright, so we have our physical characters. We're starting off with Black Canary, because Black Canary is a bad bitch. Excuse me. She can give evasion ups with her leadership. She can give hit chance down to the enemy team. That kind of helps out Impulse with his evading and giving up turn meter and all that jazz. And if we get the whole team to have evasions, then she can double punch, and that's always pretty fun. Scarecrow is also very, very good at applying hit chance downs and retaliating against people who get missed. So if someone misses Impulse and we get the turn meter and we get all the call assist, then if you're calling assist Scarecrow, he'll apply more hit chance downs to the enemy team. But not only that, Scarecrow has his own passive where if someone gets missed on your team, then he'll do an out-of-turn attack, apply speed downs, and possibly a stun. So I really love Scarecrow. He's next, I think, on my rebirth list as well. And then we have Batgirl, who's another great evasion leader, just like Black Canary. She's going to start Impulse off with those 3 evasion ups. Excuse me. And then if you really wanted to, you could take those 3 evasion ups and start triple attacking with his basic, like bam, bam, bam. Granted, I don't think you should open with his basic almost ever. Like, you should almost always open with his speed down for now. Like, until they come out with a character that counters that. That's definitely what you should open with. But yeah, she can help out with the sustain, and yeah, that's pretty great. And then Mr. Zubaz, previously of the Owls, he's still basically an honorary owl at this point. showed me this epic trick with Poison Ivy, right? Impulse gains permanent evasion ups over time, right? So as soon as you hit like 2 permanent evasion ups, you can take Poison Ivy and copy those evasion ups to your entire team. And now, because she copies it like 3 times, I think, now your entire team has like 6 or 7 permanent evasion ups on their body. Like every single person on your team will have that, making you one of the most potent evasion comps out there. And then that opens Black Canary's door a little bit, allows her to start double punching permanently, right? That kind of, it opens a lot of evasion doors, right? It allows Scarecrow to go balls deep with his out of turn attacks. It allows your team to get more turn meter because they're going to evade more. The survivability is increased. Like, it is very good. I've tried it. The only thing is kind of RNG dependent, because you're like, I need him to get those evasions before I can give them to the team. But if he isn't gaining them, because it's only a 70% chance, if he's not gaining those evasion ups, it might take you a while. So it kind of helps to have a backup plan just in case. Like if you brought Eclipso as well, you could copy his evasions and give them to the whole team. They're not permanent, but it'll give you some time, like a buffer, until you can get the cooldown and hopefully copy the buffs from the kid, Impulse. And then we have, of course, our mystical section. We have Eclipso, who, like I just said, is can help with the evasions. He also spreads hit chance downs against the enemy, so that will help with Impulse's evasion. And then, like, so if your Impulse gets his 2 evasion ups, right, and he gets the 3 basic attacks every time you use it, you can use Deadman or Saintwalker to double call assist with him, and instead of a double call assist, it's more like a sextuple call assist. It's 6 basically, because you're hitting 6 times with a double call assist, and that's fucking sick. And I'm pretty sure that Deadman increases your crit chance when he does that, and his crit chance is already pretty high, so that's basically 6 guaranteed crits right there. And then Saintwalker I like also as a leadership because of the fact that he grants him the extra stats that you want. He grants him some sustainability with his shielding, right? And the more turns the Impulse gets, the more shielding he gets. So I love that. I love the call assist. I love the debuff purging. I love all of it. Honestly, I think that those two particular are pretty nice together. And then we have Red Tornado, of course, because what speedster is complete without speed ups, right? And actually, other than getting debuffed and transferring those debuffs into speed ups, I keep wanting to say Kid Flash, but Impulse doesn't have like a direct way to gain speed ups. Like, he has to be affected by someone else in order to give himself speed ups. Whether that's an ally just giving him a speed up straight up, or whether it's an enemy debuffing him and transferring those into speed ups later. Orm also does this, and if you're going to have Saintwalker on your leadership, you might as well have Orm around as well to give you the speed ups, and then Orm can like kind of purge and silence as you go. So I love that combo. That sounds great. And then we have our energy people. So we have the first 3, Sinestro, Hawkgirl, and Killer Frost, all greatly benefit from a stun early game. And like I said, that stun that he has is not guaranteed, but it is very likely to happen. Both Hawkgirl and Sinestro get turn meter from that, because they're both kind of slow characters, right? They get a shit ton of turn meter. Like, I think Sinestro gets 40%, Hawkgirl gets 50%, and then Killer Frost has a very good chance to use her out of turn attack as well on stuns, and she gets some intups, and she gets a heal. There's a lot of good shit with these 3 here. And then, of course, we have Medfill, who is just kind of very similar to St. Walker as far as leadership goes, but he also offers speed. And the more times that your characters on your team are taking turns, the more shielding, the more turn meter gets circulated amongst your team. And having a speedster like Kid Flash on your team will definitely improve the likelihood that, one, your team will snowball faster, because if you're applying 70% turn meter down to the enemy team, Medfill and his team has probably at least 3 or 4 turns to take before the enemy gets their turn meter back up enough to take a turn. And with Medfill's leadership, that 3 or 4 turns might turn into 6 or 7 turns. And maybe the fight just ends before the enemy gets a turn because you're spreading your turn meter out so much. And even if they do get a turn, you might have so much shield spread out around at that point that your sustain is great enough that they just can't kill you anyway. So I love, love, love all of these synergies. I think he has a great synergistic kit. Like, he enables a lot of people. I just don't think that his kit by itself is great. I think that with other people, it's great. But by himself, like, if you just try and plug and play him, it's not going to work the best that you want it to. Alright, that is our synergy section. We're going to move into PvP here in a second. I'm going to stop the video and buy some energy, and we'll get into it real quick. Alright, so I'm going to do something that I either, one, rarely do ever. I think I've only ever done it one other previous time. I'm going to do a siege match for the video, because this team that I have currently is the team I have been using the entire siege. Like, once I found my groove, this is my groove. I've been getting plus 18 points for basically the entire siege. I think the first 4 or 5 days I was just fucking around, and that cost me a lot of points. But this is the groove, and I've found it, and it works almost on every single team. We're gonna try and make it work on this team, because normally it's a Martian Manhunter I'm fighting as well. It's normally not Cheetah. It's normally not Black Mask. But here's the thing. As long as let's go ahead, we're going to stun their Black Flash, because if their Black Flash gets a turn, then my turn meter all goes away, and I don't want that. So we're going to get rid of that. And we stun him, because the stun is almost entirely guaranteed. Then we're going to use our Black Flash, and we're going to reduce the turn meter again, because they still had 25% left. I'm going to try and kill this Cheetah. Oh, we didn't get that, but that's okay. I'm actually glad I didn't get that, because I did not want to get debuffed by this mask here. So I'm going to go ahead. I got 1 evasion up. I'm going to go ahead and try and kill him. We succeed, which triggers the cooldown on Chased by Death. We're going to boom, slam dunk into that shit. AoE, we're almost there, guys. Holy shit. Perfect. Slam dunk again, and it's over. It's so reliable. I haven't changed my team at all in a week and a half. Almost since I stopped fucking around with I was doing a Black Canary team because I just wanted to be a dick. But whatchamacallit, this team succeeds against almost everything. Almost everything. Because I have that speed advantage from Impulse. And granted, he really only kind of takes care of it the first turn. This time I'm going to try and stun Arcus, because I don't want Arcus to retaliate against anyone. Oh, we didn't succeed that time. That sucks. That's okay. We will stun him with Martian Manhunter, though, just because I really don't want him to retaliate. Oh, we'll just actually kill him. That's cool, too. And then we're just going to basically keep steamrolling these guys until it's over at that point. Perfect. Keep steamrolling them. As you can see, Black Flash is doing most of the work. Like I said, Black Flash is going to be probably the character of the month. Not going to lie. Impulse is great at what he does, but he's not going to be sustainable over the duration of the match damage or utility, unless you're on an evasion team, in which case he might pick up quite a bit of the weight. But yeah, so those were 2 siege matches. Basically smooth sailing. Excuse me. Alright, let's move into PvP. We have Lex and Flash, right? I'm actually going to get rid of Martian. I don't want to use Martian or Cheetah at all unless I'm up against a Martian or Cheetah. Let's do our shield team and see how well that works. We have... let's do the Medfill version. Medfill and Orm. We're going to do Orm. And then who should we have as a... we probably need a physical character for that Black Adam. I could put Harley. Or I could go Eclipso because there's 2 greens anyway. Who are my physical... oh, none of them are really... okay. Let's just do an Eclipso. Alright, 2 blues, 2 greens. I'm a little worried about Mr. Red Hood, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Because I might be able to just stun Red Hood right off the bat. That would be ideal. Okay, so we have 2 of them enraged. That's also nice because, say, pretend Red Hood is... okay, Red Hood is the one I'm scared of, right? So if Red Hood got enraged, I would actually be able to stun someone else because I wouldn't be worried about him buffing up right away. I wouldn't be worried about, XYZ. I would be more worried about, like, a Black Adam going crazy with his AoE attacks and killing off my impulse. So I'm going to go for that instead. I'm going to try and kill off Flash. Oh, Flash is dead. Nice. And Orm is now going to go crazy, hopefully. I'm hoping. We're going to... just in case he somehow magically doesn't die, excuse me, we are going to make sure that his strength is minimal. And then we're just going to start spreading the love a little bit. Spreading the love. And now because he is stunned, I can get some agility downs as well. Which is weird because that should have definitely applied agility down. Oh man, WB keeps bugging my shit. I wonder if that was a % chance. I hope it's a % chance. We'll see. But yeah, they didn't even get a turn, guys. The Lex Flash team didn't even get a turn. I'm going to make sure that as soon as I get Impulse again, I'm going to make sure that that is, in fact, okay. And apply 3 agility downs if an enemy is stunned. That's a guarantee, and it didn't happen. So, WB, get on your shit. But yeah. So, keep moving on with that. He's basically got so many speed downs. I've got my 2 evasion up, so I got to hit 3 times. This guy's not getting another turn. He's dead. It's over. And I had a full shield bar on all of my team, and they were starting to get overhealed because Medfill was starting to basic attack and throw out a lot of meds. That's a good team. It doesn't deal a shit ton of damage, but it can crowd control you into oblivion. I'm just drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper to keep my throat nice and moist for you guys, okay? I have had it once upon a time where y'all were like, bitch, your throat is so dry. Get your shit together. Okay, so we have Owlman, who kind of negates the whole evasion thing. What other avenues was I pointing towards? I could do that one or that one. I could do a stun team. That wouldn't be bad, but then I would still need... I think I want to take Zod, probably. Okay. Let's do Zod. Even though I know Zod might get destroyed by Wonder Girl. And then we're going to do, obviously, Impulse. And then I probably also want to do Hawk Girl for the extra stun. Oh shit, I don't want Zod then, because that's 3 greens. That's a lot of green. Well, let's see what physical I can throw in there, because maybe I only need 1 physical to deal with the Wonder Girl problem. And then after that, it's just like whatever. Oh, don't do that. Probably this guy. Excuse me. Yeah, that sounds about right. His AoE could probably delete that Wonder Girl. That's what they're hoping. And if Zod doesn't work out with the kill on Harley Quinn, then my boy Suicide Squad Deadshot might. So that's cool too. I'm going to go ahead and just start off the bat with a stun on Wonder Girl or Owlman. I'm going to do Owlman first. Oh, no stun. Shit. That means Hawk Girl has got to wait her turn, unfortunately. I'm going to start off with this. Perfect, because I knew that Hawk Girl was going to swoop in here any second. Oh, shit. But they might start to go crazy here, and I don't want that either. Ah, shit. I should have just went for the AoE. And let's get some more stuns out. We stunned Lex this time. This might be a failure, actually. Okay. Good. Her crit chances are lower. Perfect. Oh, damn, girl. Get your shit. We're getting our 3 basic attacks off. That's super nice to see. Might as well just keep laying on the heat. Keep stunning. Keep calling assisting. Oh, yeah, buddy. And then we're going to stun Wonder Girl. Nope, we once again did not. I like hyped up that stun, and the gods are... Oh, man, the gods are like trying to be like, you trying your best to hype something up, and we're going to fucking shit on your face for it. But that's okay, because Hawk Girl is doing the work, boys. She's doing it by herself. She doesn't need no help. She doesn't need no man. She's got that shit. Boom. Not that Impulse is a man yet. Whatever. Moving on. Sad we lost our SSDS, but it is what it is. We had the crowd control that we needed to be able to win that fight. This one, goddamn. The Wonder Girl fucking bitch is... Alright, we're not going to do that one, because honestly, that's just a pain in the ass. Like, really, dude? Really, dude? This one might not be a pain in the... This one has actually a lot of issues with it because of the 2 mega taunters aligned with Lex and the game's #1 executioner. But I feel like we could do this. I feel like we can do this. I'm going to get rid of these 2. I'm going to keep these 2. I think these 2 will be a good combo. I just need to be able to pull off the actual stun turn 1. And then in the meantime, I'm going to also include this guy. Excuse me. And do I want to include... I know who I want to include. I know who I want to include. Mr. Amazo. No, that's too many greens. I lied. No, we should do Hush instead. Because we need a physical for Grundy. I forgot. Fuck. Alright. Move my face back in the corner. Right where I should be. I'm going to see if I can stun Huntress first. Perfect. We got the stun. Now we have the AoE for her. Perfect. 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 Awesome. I'm so happy. Alright, this is working out beautifully. We're getting all the diseases out. We're going to put some crit immunity so nobody gets, like, riggedy wrecked. So Impulse has now had 2 turns, but he still doesn't have any evasions. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about with the whole RNG bullshit. Oh, fuck. What is happening here? Oh, I thought I was going to die there. I survived by the grace of God. That's what I'll say about that. Let's go ahead and try and kill him. Perfect. Now I'm gonna die. Yep, now he's dead. Fuck. I probably should have put a red stunner. That's probably what I should have done. Yep, okay, good. He came back to life. Thank Jesus. Thank Jesus. Now it's just a Rage and Hush, and I think you guys have seen that probably way too many times by this point. Perfect. But Hush could probably solo both of them, not gonna lie. Like, Raish actually might die, but I think Hush could solo Lobo. Beautiful. I just did an episode with M4, and he told me that Hush isn't really worth any time, so he can just, just fuck right up. It's fine. It's fine. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. All right. Here's something, actually. Here is something. Let's get a physical stunner. Let's see if there are any first, because I don't know if there are any. I guess Superboy, kind of. Lobo, definitely. Actually, wow. Okay, Artemis is definitely... We could do that. I haven't really used Artemis a whole lot. Let's do that. Fuck it. Alright. So, the cool thing about this is that I can target someone, and I'm going to target Azrael so he doesn't go crazy. We got the stun, which means now Hawk Girl gets her shit to do. We got another stun, and I focused... Okay, so this team is actually pretty strategical because of the fact that I can pick all of the shit that I want to do. I picked to stun Azrael. I guess I don't really get to choose who Hawk Girl stuns with her AoE, but because I selected Arcus, Raish silenced him, and that was perfect, which means I don't really give a shit if he's not stunned, as long as he can't use his taunt move. And so then I can now step in. I definitely do not want to kill Miss Thang Star Sapphire there, because she's going to purge all the debuffs off of Mr. Azrael here. But I should probably stun him too. Perfect. And now we can just end it. Now we can just end it. Oh, that's hot. Love that. Love that. Selective strategery. Selective strategery. And Artemis really didn't do a whole lot there. It was mainly like Raish as a side character, and the stuns from Hawk Girl, and Kid Flash just doing his thing. Excuse me. Ugh, my God, people. You really love to protect your boys. And it pisses me off. Okay. I don't have Hal Jordan ranked up. I do have SSDS. But I feel like he needs protection because there's two very powerful greens. Miss Martian might be a good one. Not really, no, I lied. Let's get rid of the greens, because we have plenty of the greens. And we're going to get rid of Mystics, too, because I have Raish. I probably should get rid of Raish, actually. Let's get rid of Raish. We're going to put in Saint Walker instead. There he is. And then, because Saint Walker will get the AoE Purge without damage, which means no one will retaliate from him. And then I'm going to probably also include... Probably want a physical character for that Grundy. Who to get, though? Maybe Lobo? Lobo's got a... God damn it, would you stop doing that shit? I got a new phone and it's just a... no bueno. Alright, Lobo seems like a good option. We'll just do crowd control like a motherfucker. As long as we can prevent Arcus from getting his death immunity, we should be fine. Alright. So I'm going to try and stun Arcus first. We succeed. That's pretty sexy. And then let's go ahead. We're going to AoE stun again. Hopefully we get Grundy this time. We do not. That's okay. We're going to just purge everyone's buffs off anyway. And let's go ahead and taunt. Reduce turn meter even more. And let's just start going for stuns. Oh. Okay. No stun, but I will take that. Alright, there's our hit chance downs. We got a kill. We don't have that second evasion yet, so I'm actually going to hold off on that call assist. We're going to get another stun here, this time on Lex, so that's nice. And we do have our second evasion finally, so we're going to get 3 hits in. Beautiful. I'm going to call assist on Kid Flash here in a minute, just because I want to show the 6. Perfect. Let's call assist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy fuck! Not a lot of damage because this Grundy, he's RB3 Grundy, so he's not gonna deal a lot of damage. I just wanted to count to 6. But yeah, that was fun. And then after this, I'm gonna show the evasion combos. I think. Also, I think Lobo's a really good counter to Grundy because if Grundy dies, Lobo just taunts, and then the enrage just forces you to attack Lobo unless never mind, the stun or the taunt wore off. Sad about it, but whatever. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, that's not enough. That is not enough. And we didn't even get, okay, I was going to say, we didn't even get a stun. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't think I got touched. My entire team is perfectly healthy. And that was a very hard team to beat. Grundy and Harley, both protecting the Arcus Lex, handled it like it was nothing. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. But now we're going to switch it up. We're going to get a board clear because I don't want to fight Hal fucking Jordan. Fuck that. We're going to find a team. What is this? That's some shit right there, but I'll take it. We're going to go with... Actually, I'm curious because this one here that I'm fighting has a Brainiac. So the speed might be a problem, actually. Gonna get this guy, and then we're gonna put some Eclipto. And no one's gonna get enraged right away either because of the enrage immunity from Brainiac. So they might be pretty well off. We'll see how this goes. This is just a full hit chance down team. And obviously we're not really off to a good start. But we only had one character go before us, so that's good. Sadly, because my freaking Scarecrow is invisible, Mr. Red Robin is going to purge off the stun, if I even get one off. But the turn meter down will still happen. So let's do that. Okay, perfect. He's going to purge off all my debuffs, and it's going to piss me off. So Arcus is no longer stunned. That sucks. But he's got a shit ton of hit chance downs. I'm going to just slap him with more of those because I really don't want him to be able to fuck with me. And then there goes a stun. Perfect. Everyone's missing. That's what I want to see. Oh, that was actually good damage. Get rid of Arcus as soon as possible, please. Miss, bitch, miss. No call assist. I didn't really look at the turn meter, sadly. But we do have 3 evasion ups, so we're going to get our 3 hits. And I think those 3 hits are really going to help him maximize his damage as much as possible. And I think that's going to be great. We got hit that first round, but honestly, we're doing just fine, guys. Despite this fucking Red Robin clearing off all my shit. We need to get rid of that guy. Okay, good. He's fine. Scarecrow gonna go with his out of turn attack. Wow, he's missing everything. No bueno. Perfect. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now I'm going to take Scarecrow out and put Poison Ivy in. Excuse me. We'll see how that goes. I want to try and capture the mass evasion, the permanent evasions ups for this team. I definitely don't want to do it against a Wonder Girl, though. Low-key despise that bitch. Okay. This is a World Engine team. And that's kind of sexy. I'm not gonna lie. I might get fucking slaughtered here, too. Poison Ivy. Thank you. But I should still go first because of Impulse. So I'm going to try and stun their Black Flash so that I can't get, like, destroyed via turn me to reset. Okay, so we got the stun off. Great. Start off with throwing out the hit chance downs. That's kind of what I love about the Impulse allowing my slower teams to kind of take off because, as you can see, this is a slower team that I have. Ivy is slow as fuck. I'm pretty sure Black Canary is like 100 and some teen numbers, like 113, 114, I can't remember the exact number. But she's much slower than most characters are allowed to be in a meta right now. But because of Impulse, I can get all these hit chance downs on the enemy team before they even have a chance to fight me. And because I don't have any evasions yet on Mr. Impulse, I got one. There's one. I don't want to use the copy ability button just yet. Perfect. We missed. Okay, so let's take out this guy. And it looks like because I'm basically gonna win right away here, I'm gonna copy it anyway and just start off the bat and see how many permanent we get. So Black Canary currently has 3 evasion ups, and I think Eclipso has 5. So let's just see how many more they get after this. Now everyone has, it looks like we got 2 permanent evasion ups for everyone, including Ivy. So that opens up Black Canary's leadership. Now that she has the entire team with evasion ups, she can throw the smackdown a little bit. So I'm going to double hit unless I just kill him. Okay, perfect. Double hit. Beautiful. I'm going to try it again because I really, really, really want to get the at least 2 evasions copied. That's my goal right now. I want to get 2 evasions copied. Oh, fuck me in the tits. Okay. See how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I definitely want to kill Lex. Like, ASAP Rocky. So, like I said, because Arcus is enraged, I don't need to worry too much about him. I am going to stun Barda because I don't want her to taunt and give them a fuck ton of buffs. Let's get rid of Lex as soon as possible. If that's possible. Perfect. He's gone. Don't gotta worry about it. No mo. Let's start. No. Okay, so Barda is stunned. We got our agility downs. And now the retaliations are gonna kill fucking everybody, I guess. Jesus. Hell yeah. I need Bart to get one more turn, though. Okay, so he's got his 2 evasion ups now. I think that she's gonna die, though. Probably. Okay, perfect. So, cross-pollinate 2 of them, and now everybody has... She went from 0 to 4 permanent evasion ups. And she can stack on that. Like, I can give myself 3 more. Perfect. Eclipso basically has like 9 permanent ones. Like, I know 4 of them are only 4 of them are actually permanent, but because he gets his taunt back pretty much every time it goes down, and adds another 5 to that stack, he's gonna be very hard to hit. And I think it's a super cool. Like, if you're in a long-term fight, like if your Lex team that you're up against is just healing and healing and healing, and then you can't compete as far as sustain goes. You can compete as far as survivability. Give yourself the evasions, you know? And it's super fun. Like, honestly, like, obviously you don't want to do that if you're trying to, like, speed clear boards and shit. But if you're just trying to have a good time, if you get in here just trying to spend some time with the characters that you love, fucking throw that shit in there. Throw Ivy, throw Impulse together, get everybody those evasion ups, and just slap some dicks in the face. You know? That's one of my favorite things to do. Alright, so let's do Saint Walker again. Let's do Orm and Red Tornado. And there's Orm. Do I want Red Tornado or do I think I actually want Penguin. Let's do Penguin. I don't ever get to use Penguin. This is like a shield team. This is one of my favorite shield teams. This will be fun. This will be like sexy and fun, and I enjoy that. Alright, so I'm actually going to stun, I think, Siren first. I don't want to get bled out, like, at all. Like, no bleeds for me, please. Penguin has more turn meter manipulation as well. We're already starting off strong with shields on everybody, and we can just start slapping titties. Hit chance downs and our beautiful stack of agility downs, and we're going to try and use that and kill her. Perfect. God damn, you guys. These are some sexy teams. Yeah, let's get rid of Siren. Oh, shit. Gotta kill Siren now. Because Saint Walker knew what's up. She's like, oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. She's silenced. We're good now. I don't give a shit about her now. Okay, she gone. And then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna keep stealing some shield. Fuck. Up against a Saint Walker who steals shields, and you have a shield team. Goddamn. I probably should silence Mr. Black Adam, but it's fine. It's fine, guys. Come on, we need to kill this dickhead before he heals himself. Okay. Well, that sucks. Also, I think that stun lasts 2 entire turns. And that's super cool to see, too. This is one of those teams that you don't bring this team if you want a quick win. You bring this team for fun, because the sustain, the auto turn attacks, the attacks themselves are really not that powerful. There's no like massive damage dealer on my team right now, but because they all attack so many fucking times, and the sustain is just so high on that team, it's a valuable team. It works, especially against that team. I was in their Saint Walker team though, so I'm actually seeing more and more Saint Walker lately. Let's get on some Superman. Ooh, Superman with Azrael. That's kind of a dickhead move. I don't like that at all. So I'm gonna bring out Cersei, probably. Although she might trigger Superman. Ooh, Tempete. Yeah, I think that's how you say your name. You are a smart cookie, my friend. A very smart cookie. Let's bring out... What leader should I bring out? Preferably... Let's do Raish, because Raish gives the silence treatment. Ooh, I want to do that too. Raish, I'm going to bring out Deadman. And let's get an energy out there, because... Or do I want to... Yes, I do want to bring Deadman, because then I can steal that True Sight, use it against whomever I desire, and then I'm going to bring out Miss Martian, I think. She's one of my hardest hitting greens right now. Although I could definitely bring Mirror Master. I'm going to stick with Martian. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and steal that true sight if he took the legendary point, and then give it to my team, so that way when Superman taunts, I can fuck that Azrael some more. Because they didn't start with it. Interesting. Very interesting. So here's another thing I'm worried about, because Hawk Girl gets turn meter when anyone stuns. Like, that is a bug right now, but it exists. So I don't want to stun anyone this time. I want to leave them unstunned. I just want to reduce their turn meter. So I'm actually going to target her as the selected stun E, because she has stun immunity, and therefore I will not give her the turn meter that I was about to take from her. But yeah. And then I'm gonna call assist Miss Martian, because she might just obliterate, if I'm lucky, she might obliterate the Azrael. Fuck, she went for the two people in between. Come on, Azrael, die, motherfucker. I'm gonna stun this biatch, or not stun her, silence her. Superman, you fucking slut. Silence him, please. Oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted. That's also definitely not what I wanted. But I have a lot of intelligence ups, and I might be able to kill Azrael with them. Yes! Suck my dick, bro. We're Gucci, for the most part. We still have to kill Etrigan. Etrigan's another worrisome character that I don't want to deal with. Yeah, let's try and silence that motherfucker. Let's try and purge off some of those int up buffs. And that is a bullshit thing. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call this myself. Come on, buddy, kill him. And we got close. We got close, kind of, sort of, not really. Yeah. Keep going. Alright, so now it's literally just Etrigan. Let's steal all his buffs. And hopefully this should be fine from here. Should be just a disease game. Yeah, he's done. So we got lucky, but I was actually hoping that Azrael, I could steal his true sight, but the Tempete motherfucker didn't give him that legendary point, so that's bullshit. Excuse me. I'm actually getting a lot of points right now. Like, I normally don't play PvP this much, but I'm enjoying my time. Let's get rid of these guys. Excuse me. Let's throw in... Who's another, like, just random set of teams? I don't have Batgirl geared right now. Like, that's just not a thing. She's, like, the only one that can actually, like, give awarenesses or evasions to the team. It's a blue heavy, so I'm definitely going to want to bring more reds. And because Swamp Thing's on the team, I definitely want to bring heal immunity. So I'm going to throw in Black Manta for sure. And maybe even Talia. But who should be my leader? If I'm getting 2 reds, I need a blue leader. And it should not be Ra's al Ghul or Cheetah. I could do Katana. That would be interesting. Or Vixen even. Let's do Vixen. That almost seems right. But I probably should go with this guy just because of... Oh, actually, this guy. As a just-in-case method. You know what I mean? You know, like, I hope I don't get fucked. Although Huntress is there too, so that's a problem. Black Manta is right there. Perfect. And then Talia. So Black Manta's going to take all the men's that Mr. Swampy is spreading and turn them into bleeds, and then hopefully we can also heal immune them and make sure that Lex isn't really that efficient. I'm gonna stun her because she is a big buffer and just throws a bunch of heals around to the whole team, and that's always never any fun. Perfect. He's taken care of. Get some at least hit chance downs. Okay, we got those. I want to take her out just in case White Lantern gets super low. Oh, yeah. This is some sexy shit right there. Yeah, let's just try and end this. Beautiful. Super sexy. Yeah, guys, definitely. So leave some comments down there. Let me know what your thoughts are on Mr. Impulse. I do find him to be super fun. He's very good at letting your slow teams be viable again. And I think that's super important because slow teams have kind of been put on the back burner, and this month might open the door to a more speed heavy meta, but at the same time, like, I'm enjoying my slow teams right now because of Impulse, because of Black Flash, and I think maybe that long term it might be damaging, but right now I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are having a good time playing the game as well. And yeah, let me know what you think. Give me a comment. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and have a great night, guys. Thanks.